The beginnings of a stroke captured on live TV. 2 News Oklahoma anchor Julie Chin suffered a medical emergency on air when she suddenly became confused and stumbled over her words.
Tulsa, our, the Tulsa Air and Space Museum at the event. The event features live. I'm sorry, something is going on with me this morning, and I apologize to everybody. Let's just go ahead and send it on over to meteorologist Annie Brown.
So after tossing to the weather, the production team called 911. She spent the weekend being tested at the hospital. Doctors believe she experienced the beginnings of a stroke, but thankfully not a full stroke. With us now is Chief Medical Correspondent Dr. Sanjay Gupta. Sanjay, I watched that. I have to say that was scary to see that right there. How common is something like that, and how can you avoid it?
Well, it's not common, thankfully. It is scary, and it can sometimes be difficult to figure out, just from a neuro perspective. I'm a brain guy. What you're looking for is, in her case, she was having difficulty forming the words with her mouth. You could tell she was having difficulty finding the words as well. And that obviously is concerning, and you see it transpire on live television. We now know that in her case, as you point out, it sounds like it was the beginning of a stroke. There was a similar episode. This has happened in the past as well, back in 2011. You may remember this with Serene Branson.
But let's go to Terrace and look for the head of the pit.
Again, difficulty finding and forming words there. In Serene's case, back then, it turned out that was a migraine, an ocular migraine that caused those sorts of symptoms. So it can be difficult to sort of parse out sometimes what exactly is happening there. In Julie Chin's case, she's 47 years old. She did go to the hospital. What we subsequently learned as well is that she had some difficulty with her vision. She actually became numb on the right side of her body as well. And that's why the doctors thought it may be what's called a TIA, transient ischemic attack, or the beginning of a stroke. But it sounds like she's recovering well. What you mentioned at the end, they called 911 right away. No matter what you think is going on here, that is the right decision. That's the right thing to do, because time really matters here. And people have oftentimes heard this acronym FAST, but they've actually made it BFAST now. And people should memorize this, but BFAST stands for finding if someone has difficulty with balance. That's the B. E is eye problems of some sort. Facial drooping is the F. Arms, you put the arms out, see if there's any kind of drifting or weakness of the arms. Difficulty speaking, and then call 911. The quicker someone can get to the hospital, certain things can be done to try and mitigate how strong an impact that might have.
One of the things you notice there is she's having a hard time reading and, yes, forming those words. But then when she goes to just say, like, I don't know what's going on, I'm just going to send it over to the weather person, she speaks fine. So it's this, maybe it's a part of the brain, or I don't know. What do you think that was, Sanjay?
I think that she was having a few things. One is that it was the forming of words, but also she had difficulty with her vision. Her vision started to go blurry, so maybe she was reading teleprompter or something earlier on, and then she had a sentence that she knew well when she was tossing, and that came more easily. It can be difficult to figure out, but with the stroke, several different areas of the brain could be affected at the same time. Given that she had right-sided numbness, most likely that was affecting the left side of the brain. Left brain controls right side of the body, and that may have been what was causing her speech difficulties as well. We don't know for certain, but after testing, the doctors thought at some point there was not enough blood flow getting to that part of the brain, and that's now corrected itself.